Maluma hewan itu. Start करेंगे. Io non sto dando differenzialmente. Da match che mi ha via noi va. Yine FB'den veren topu yakaladı. Donc iyi saranno yani.
Well, here we are, two teams both willing to do whatever it takes to reach the last four. They're both here on merit, and there's a healthy sense of both expectation and pressure in either camp. How will the players cope with that? We're about to find out. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So, time for the anthems.
Nella guida nero.
Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will.
Ada gua match di mana nih?
Well, both managers at pains to state that their
Non è
teams
per
aren't
lavoro,
quite where
non
they
vado.
should be just yet. What did you make of that assessment, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of trying to keep their players in check, Peter. At this stage, your focus needs to be on what's in front of you right now, and you can't be thinking too far ahead.
And we're underway. This then the greatest show
पर
on the
तीस मत
grandest
करने है तो
stage.
वहाँ सारी मैच चेक करने ना हिंदे
Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Odegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions.
Well, Pedro!
आप तो टाइम क्या है
He doesn't look too happy with that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Oh, good-looking ball. He's shifting through the gears here. He's having a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Well, it came to nothing in
Kadu,
the end,
Kadu.
but it certainly got the crowd going.
Big chance!
हम वो हुआ
Well, the contact was true enough. The aim wasn't quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Bruno Guimaraes. Savinho. Danilo. And it's Paquetá. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Shot a goal!
yes
Goal! Brazil!
yes
Brazil take the lead. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
yes yes yes
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Savinho. And it's Paquetá. Now it's Martinelli. João Pedro. Can he finish?
yes
And there's a goal.
yay
They are purring, truly purring. Oh, the deftness of touch. Received it delightfully and finished it off sumptuously.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Savinho. Lucas Paquetá. Brazil have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And he's picked it up out wide. And the finish!
shit
Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
And he's lost his man here. Big chance! And he shoots!
Ooh.
And that would have been some goal.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Gabriel. And Savinho.
Aduh.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Guimaraes.
Iya, itu taruh lah terpas yang.
Played out towards the right wing. Can he spark a counter here? Oh, that's fabulous. Martinelli. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Odegaard. Alexandro. Gabriel. Danilo. Savinho. Nicely spread. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. 15 minutes till half-time. And here's Martinelli. And it's Paquetá. Good chance here! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Can he get on the end of this? Space for him to turn and look.
Ada Willy dan Angelo.
Play for a goal kick. Gabriel. Danilo. Brazil looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Danilo gets across to intercept that. Bruno Guimaraes. Martinelli. Now it's Schwelped. And he's let fly. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
Savinho. Looking for the run. It's a promising position. It's not an especially good pass, that. Plays it across. And he's there to clear it. Martinelli at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Now it's Haaland.
Aduh. Shit. Gol lagi hanya.
Fantastic!
Hancur tak pergaulan.
Right from the top draw. And deep into first half stoppage time. A timely strike. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Just 1 in it now.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too
Aduh,
easy
gol
on his
lagi
players
enak
here. I
ya.
think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Brazil leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. The second period is underway. Martinelli. And it's Alexandro. And it's Paquetá. Savinho. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Tries a shot!
She.
Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Great vision. Shot could be on. It looks as though
Addo,
the referee's given
addo,
a
addo.
penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
She.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Ada diri ni mana ni? Balahan ko dahil ko rakin ni kami.
A formality.
Iba ta iba. Goal lekan dengan sama hiang ko.
A blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
Gol marcado para a Noruega. Aos 7 minutos do segundo tempo pelo jogador, camisa 9.
She.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly
Addo,
the
then na goal la
contest
ganna
you
lang yun,
expect
no?
when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
João Pedro.
Aru bola tu
That's
orang
good
ko. Api kan
defending.
netra penda
He
dulu.
squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Didn't quite work for him.
Brazil really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Savinho. João Pedro looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And the shots! And
She.
it's hit the woodwork and out!
Oh, she. Aduh, balapang gue ke?
And he's intervened well there. Well, what about it? So close to victory, and it has got away. Bruno Guimaraes. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Aduh.
Very
Shit.
nicely done. Good spot that. Odegaard. Comes under pressure and it's come loose.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Haaland. Odegaard. He's picked his way through. Tries to... Haaland!
Move.
Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And it's Paquetá. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. That has not gone well. Norway do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Haaland. Brazil can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Martinelli. So not long left in this now. It does seem we're headed for extra time here, unless of course there is one last
Aduh.
dramatic twist.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Ryerson. Alexandro. Oh, that's well done, really.
Ada bang, iya
fast.
main niya runda bang. Mega tinalhadaan ba India gini coba ini ba?
Joao Pedro. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Joao Pedro on 2 now and looking for 3. Ødegaard. And here's Haaland. He is through here. Oh, shooting chance! It's hit the uprights. And he can clear it away. Ødegaard. Lucas Paqueta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Aduh.
Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil need to make something happen here. Time added on will be 2 minutes. And it's Guimaraes. That's a good ball out wide. It's run loose
Aduh.
here. Still nothing
Jauh
in,
yang
and we
tu.
will be back for 30 more minutes. So, that was the second half.
Well, we can only hope we get an extra time contest of similar
I
ambition,
don't like that again.
provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. That's destined for the flank. And here's Martinelli. He's in a decent chance!
Cih,
Off the post! Has another go!
cih.
And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That
Ayo.
could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Aduh, देखा मैं सुना.
And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. He's got away. Driving through. Great chance!
Ibarat ini.
Oh, that could be pivotal! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Tengah ibarat gahan
And
lagi
that
kan.
means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Cih. Pe gol ke melo rahan ne. Gua kata lu ne ba. Arahan garung langar gila kan teko melo.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Savinho. Lucas Paqueta. Spread it left. Alexandro receives it in a wide position. Chance for a shot!
Yes, yes.
There's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Aos 11 minutos do primeiro tempo da prorrogação.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Brazil drag themselves back again. Taken back almost at once. Spread to the right.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
It's a goal kick. Long ball looking to counter. That pass isn't the best.
Ih, não tô ainda vendo.
And he thumps it clear.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, now he can shapes to shoot.
Nice.
And that's off target.
Well, that always looked a little
Oh, he's having a go! And how did he not put that away?
Tá ele, velho.
There's the whistle.
Bro.
Have a brief break. Goals
What
on
the hell?
both sides then, and a lot of tired limbs out there. We are down to the last chance for someone to try and win this. And if you're just back, well, the action is back underway already. This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Lucas Paqueta. That has been slung wide. That is good
Addo.
alertness. Alexandro gets into a good position.
Shit.
Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Paquetá. Martinelli picks it up out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And the return pass. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Aduh, mixture game kalau bagus nanti orang korang.
Norway are making a change now. There's going to be a major shake-up in the attack here.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting. We'll see how it develops.
Martinelli. Alexandro. For Martinelli. Played out to the left flank. So there you have it, penalties. So after all of that, what
Aduh,
can
bro,
we
bang.
say?
Tembok dah ni.
It's a big well done to both defences for refusing to buckle under the pressure. Fatigue with focus is not the norm.
Nothing more the coaches can do. They, along with the rest of us, mere spectators, as we hit football's ultimate drama. It is that dreaded time. And you can almost hear a
Then goal
pin
ka handet
drop.
naman. Kata siri naman din dem ye gahara hone ki ham.
Which way will he go? Big character, big moment, big save. That is how you answer the call.
Well, Peter, I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge.
Haaland pondering where to put it. And he puts it away.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, didn't change.
Brazil are looking to him to tie things up. Oh no, he cannot believe it. The rueful look says everything.
I don't think he ever really looked comfortable, put too much pressure on himself.
No, denied remarkably. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Oh, drags it wide. And the release was not enough.
Well, any doubts, you just put your foot through it, Peter.
Of course.
Right.
And that is a giant step towards the line.
A great position now, but still work to be done. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
Yes, that's how you do it.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised. Everyone here are holding their breath.
Oh, he saved it! Well, whatever he did, it worked, did it not,
So
Jim?
I think he did well to hold his nerve then. Probably gave him that important edge. We're talking about a pressure penalty.
What
Yes.
noise! What noise!
How confident
was that? Backed
Aduh,
himself
maker
all
biaran
the
no
way.
nih, Pak.
Bento, now the only hope. Oh,
Yes.
brilliant. He had to save it, and he did.
The goal leg kumar gahanno ne.
A huge pressure penalty, reserved only for the bravest of men. Great stop, and the keeper punches the air. Oh, keeper looked very big there.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
Ibar.
And they have done it in sudden death.
Oh, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. We're all sweating here.
Brazil can only look back with regret now as to what might have been. So confident, so hopeful of their place in the last four, but the bubble has burst. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Tidak ada pada gabang kayak apa? Ketinggalan nanti keren. Kegahan naman yun. Halu. Ada ba? Huwag dulu. Kali ini. Lalapang berat. Kali mo sa hero na.
Well, here we are, two teams both willing to do whatever it takes to reach the last four. They're both here on merit, and there's a healthy sense of both expectation and pressure in either camp. How will the players cope with that? We're about to find out. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Time for the first of the anthems.
Aduh, ini macam apa hari ini? Coba.
Well, if that doesn't get the juices flowing, then nothing will. Well, both managers at pains to state that their teams aren't quite where they should be just yet. What did you make of that assessment, Jim?
Well, it's just a case of trying to keep their players in check, Peter. At this stage, your focus needs to be on what's in front of you right now, and you can't be thinking too far ahead.
Udah kok kemarin gahan lo udah meja lo. Dia ngata kemarin ke semua, kita kemarin sama dia itu apa lo?
We're underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. That's destined for the flank. That's good play. That has been slung wide. Well, Pedro! And another try!
Si.
Well, that is remarkable.
Lucas Paqueta
Aduh.
clearly knew where that was falling. He'll be disappointed he didn't put it away.
Now it's Pedro. Martinelli. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture? Pedro!
Ih, mukaddam ini kan.
That is decidedly lacking. Marquinhos. And it's Paquetá. Here's Lucas Paqueta. That's tidy. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's having a hit! And again!
Yes.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show.
Muka tu ni. Ada muka tu ni ba?
It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Yeah, just fractionally late, but it's the right call.
Aduh.
A moment's uncertainty there,
Tira
but
ke
it
bagi
is the
red
right
bagi hang
call.
ko. Shit. Nakakadar na yo. Tira ke bagi red. Ang langkay kulit yo gitu.
Berger. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
He's on it, goes for a shot! Now, and there's the shot! It's hit the upright.
Aduh.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
And not just close, agonisingly close.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's plain for all to see who has settled into this game with the greater superiority. Now for a goal.
Now it's João Pedro. Ødegaard. Oh, he's bustling through here. Drive. Big chance!
Kamu bah.
That's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Bruno Guimaraes. Savinho. He's looking wide for Martinelli. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Danilo. And the shots!
Shit.
Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Lucas Paqueta plays it short. That is a brilliant interception. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Haaland. Always goal side.
There they go, hunting again.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Lucas Paqueta. For Martinelli. Alexandro. And it's Paqueta. Shapes the shoot!
Yes.
Goal, Brazil! The first significant strike. And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Pelo jogador, camisa 20.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Aduh, lecet kan apa?
And here's Savinho. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Guimaraes. He shifted it to the flank.
Saya parkir भी हो गया मतलब वो.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. Good chance here! Oh, that is rather wayward.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
One 0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Lucas Paqueta. Plays the return pass. Martinelli. And here's Martinelli, and he shoots!
Shit.
Brazil have their second corner now. Lucas Paqueta goes short. Spread it left. And it's... Can he finish?
Addu.
Oh, cracking effort.
Alexandro certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Danilo. Sabinho. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. João Pedro. That's an excellent interception. Norway do have a chance to counter here. He has found the way through. Savino. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Reflections on the first half?
Brazil probably looking to come in with a bigger lead, but overall I think there's plenty for them to be happy about. They should look to carry on as they are, although a little more composure in front of goal would be perfect.
Brazil are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So off we go again. Brazil currently ahead by the smallest of margins. And it's Alexandro. Martinelli. Now it's João Pedro!
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Very nicely done.
Addu.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Haaland. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Haaland. Haaland finds himself offside. Brazil are ahead here by what is still the only goal. João Pedro currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Bruno Guimaraes played out wide. And the return pass. He's had a shot!
Addu.
Oh, that's a waste.
Danilo clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
So we've reached the hour mark. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
Alexandro gets into a good position. And the finish!
Yes.
And yes, it's there! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That was a given. It always was.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
And he can clear it away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Alexandro. And Marquinhos. Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And it's Paqueta. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Martinelli. This looks promising. Decent chance! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, he was a bit complacent there, I thought, Peter. Maybe he thinks the game is already won.
Substituição em andamento.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Now just moments away from a semi-final place. And here's Haaland. Real chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Đây là Jacarava. Nó cắt cái xe tiền.
I think that's a corner. Yes, it is. Corner number 3 coming up. Norway. Oh, could be danger here. It's a pretty loose pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Aimed beyond the defence. It's a promising position. And he was quick to react. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Lucas Paqueta.
Foram indicados 2 minutos
Defending
de
was strong and
acréscimo.
firm. Tries from a long way out. And that will sail harmlessly past.
are...
Yes.
And that will be the final act. So another test passed, and the message could not be more clear. We are coming for the prize, and we're not going away. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Brazil can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de um menino de chapéu azul. Dirija-se ao centro de informações.
Cagga. මේ PC එකට වෙද්ද නේද අපිට තියෙන්නේ semi finals. අම්මට සිරි. පෘතුගාලක තියෙනවා. අර ආර්ජන්ටිනා හිටලා නෑ ඒක. සෙල්ලන්නේ නැහැ තියෙන මැච් එක. semi final එක ගහමු. රොනාල්ඩෝ තේරිම.
So the huge prize of a place in the final awaits the winners of this do-or-die contest. The fans in the stands watch on, as does the rest of the world, eager to see which team prevails on the day. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The crowd rises for the national anthem of Portugal. Well, that was special. Now stand by for this. So just 2 more matches left then, Jim. It has flown by, hasn't it?
Yeah, it's been a competition that's kept on giving in terms of drama, Peter. No wonder the time has flown. It's just been very exciting. And I have the feeling that this game will be no different.
Ada Ronaldo തിന്നാറ്. ലെഗ് ചെയ്യാനോ?
So we're up and running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Martinelli. And that's a good ball. And here's Paqueta. And the shot, shooting chance!
Ada 4 dia kali.
On goal.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, a few ironic cheers tell the story. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I think we're going to be seeing an awful lot of the player Pedro Neto because he's so quick and agile, and his ability to twist and turn at top speed really does give him the edge in those crowded areas. I think he'll be his team's go-to guy when they're looking to counter too.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Lucas Paqueta. Sabinho. Here's Lucas Paqueta. Now it's João Pedro. Spread it left. Shapes to shoot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Lucas Paqueta really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Brazil have their second corner now. Deftly away. Ball's gone out of play. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is taking on a growth spurt.
And it's Alexandro. And he's cut it out.
Aduh, atas dah gua.
Pedro Neto. Martinelli. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Still goalless. Bruno Guimaraes. Great vision.
Well, they keep pressing like that as long as they can.
Marquinhos. Alexandro. And it's Paqueta. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nicely spread. Now it's João Pedro!
Kau hurt tak bang ni?
A real chance and a real let-off.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cancelo. Pedro Neto. To Bruno Fernandes. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's João Pedro. And it's made its way to him. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Spread out to the left. Rafael Leao in acres of space out wide. He's got away. Takes it. Getting up there! Martinelli. Lucas Paqueta. And Savinho. Lucas Paqueta. For Martinelli. Bruno Guimaraes. And it's Guimaraes. Played out wide. And here's Savinho. Savinho going face to face with his great rival. Savinho. And the shot!
Yes.
Goal! Brazil! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Aos 38 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 20.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough. Can he latch on to this? Bruno Guimaraes. Brazil looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. And Savinho. And here's Paqueta. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Martinelli. Chance for a shot!
Yes.
And that's a tiny finish. They are purring, truly purring. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Camisa 20.
And yes, it's him again. Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap
Foram
things up.
indicados 2 minutos de
Now it's
acréscimo.
João Pedro. Lucas Paqueta over to the right flank. Well, we've seen that
Addo,
early.
addo.
Used a certain sixth sense.
Time out.
That marks the halfway point of the semi-final.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
So it's half-time in the semi-final. Brazil looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. So the action resumes. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Bruno Guimaraes. Spread to the right. And here's Savinho. Savinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Lucas Paqueta gets into a good position. And here's Savinho! And the ball's come loose here.
Shit.
And that is out of play. João Neves. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Guimaraes. Alexandro. Played back into the centre. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Savinho. Played out towards the right wing. And a chance! It's loose, and oh, he's been caught on it here, and again!
Atto. She.
João Cancelo. Muscular approach does pay off here. Brazil are 2 up early in the second half. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. João Pedro being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Savinho. Forced to go back. Shot a goal!
Shoo.
Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
So, third corner of the game. Martinelli. Oh, well played, well played. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
That was lovely, that.
He's beaten the last man. Oh, red, nice interception. Bruno Guimaraes. For Martinelli. Bruno Guimaraes. And Savinho. Bruno Fernandes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. He's through here. And the ball is out of play. Almost nothing left on the clock here. They have 1 foot in the final. Hops for safety. Oh, good spread. Now it's Savinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he is dashing away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good purposeful running this. They're urged. And the finish! Oh, he's been caught now, and the keeper couldn't hold it.
Ooh.
And how did he not put that away?
Oh, that miss could really prove costly. They don't want to be missing too many of those.
Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Bruno Guimaraes distributed tidily. Danilo is slagged offside.
Aduh, kanan, gila kayak gua tuh.
Portugal are making a change now.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Vitinha. Now João Neves. And here's Cristiano. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, fantastic for Ronaldo!
Aduh, yang gua harusnya kan dulu.
Finish, an absolute joy! And what a climax we have here!
Gol marcado para Portugal.
You just know there is no stopping that.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Portugal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot.
No unnecessary risks.
Aduh,
And the
aduh.
game is petering out here. And he's managed to get free.
Foram
Can he
indicados
get it
2
through?
minutos de acréscimo.
It's a goal kick. Bruno Guimaraes.
This is now creating a nervous atmosphere. The fans simply want the ball at the other end.
Yes,
Referee
Dino.
looks at his watch and blows his whistle. They've done it, and you cannot say it is undeserved. This is a team that has looked increasingly like champions, and they may very well be champions soon enough.
Abisnya final kayak gitu.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.
Semi di nuo, ini final kan. Ada yang feedback mo thank you मैं like से भाजन thank you.
Senhoras e senhores, é
Apni
proibido
heta kamu एक
estacionar na área ao redor do estádio.
final लेगा.
Usem o estacionamento mantido pelo clube ou outros estabelecimentos pagos da região.
Heta kamu final लेगा. Final leg gahante ho guys से दिया ने. मैं leg गया ना बाकी लगे hero तो है बड़ा गहान है. Final match कर दिए ने. Final match के बाद गहान वालों. Very good. Heta kamu. Aduh, Netherlands pun lah final lah. Fine.
So this is it, one more match to determine the destination of the ultimate prize in world football. Two teams, each with a golden ticket in hand, are hoping that this will be their date with destiny. Only one of them can bring the storied trophy home, however. It promises to be enthralling, high-octane stuff, and it is kicking off very soon. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. The strains of the national anthem of Brazil. Now that was impressive. Well, Jim, you're a man with experience of big finals. What will these players be going through right now?
Well, I think ultimately they'll be wanting to enjoy it, while at the same time trying to remember their tactical instructions and the jobs they've been assigned. I think both teams have had a wonderful tournament so far, so this should be an excellent final, Peter, and I'm desperately looking forward to it.
And we're on the way.
Finally.
Yeah, I think I'll be keeping a keen eye, Peter, on the early exchanges here. Both managers did emphasise their eagerness to get on the front foot, so we'll see how true to their word they are.
Well, history tends to say that these finals are pretty tight games, Jim.
Yeah.
Same again, do you think?
Yeah, the odds are that's always likely to be the case, Peter, but I'd like to think that fortune will favour the brave here.
Can he finish?
She.
It goes to show he is human after all.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Savic tries a shot!
She.
Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Savinho is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
More and more pressure on the ball here.
अबे कोई लैग गिरा क्या ना होगा
That's a good ball out wide. He's got away.
मेरा तो गहन में बा लग गया इंदर
Mullen!
बोला
Goal
बांग
for
को
the Netherlands! They have their precious lead, and he is loving it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
अडवारुन गोल लगी होगा
So, a breakthrough already. Alexandro. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Nicely spread. Nice bit of trickery. Sabinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable
Arto.
matchup. Memphis Depay makes a dash for it. Memphis Depay. This is promising.
वरना लग गया मेरे गहन न मारी बा ओए
Brazil are behind here despite their domination of possession. And it's Paquetá. And here's Martinelli. Oh, shooting chance! No, just not quite.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Now it's Memphis Depay. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Decent chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, maybe he just got a tad excitable when he knows those moments need the coolest of heads. Brazil really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Savinho. And it's Guimaraes. And here's Savinho. Oh, well played. De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. It's a really well-measured ball. Alexandro. Stood up well to him there. Martinelli. Now it's João Pedro. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Savinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lucas Paquetá. And it's made its way to him. He's having a pop!
Yes.
Of course!
Parity is restored. They just will not be beaten.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
It is all square here in the planet's ultimate game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Alexandro. Martinelli. And it's Alexandro. And that is expertly dealt with. Marlon. Alexandro. Now it's João Pedro. And a chance!
Yes.
Goal, Brazil! How he wanted it, how the crowd willed it. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Brazil leading now.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Bruno Guimaraes. Spread out to the left. Played back into the centre. Lucas Paqueta. João Pedro!
Yes.
And he's stuck it away. And they're threatening to fly away here. And yes, it's him again.
After 45 minutes is number 20, João Pedro.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Gakpo has
Ado,
it
ado.
out wide and in space. Not the most convincing of passes. Lucas
Move.
Paqueta getting this one clear.
Bellega.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And we have breezed through the first half of the final. So we reach the halfway point. What does Jim Beglin have to offer at this stage?
Well, Peter, I think their lead owes a lot to a well-thought-out game plan. Now they just have to stop their opponents building up any kind of momentum early in the second half.
So it's half-time in the grand finale. Brazil claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And we're underway.
Ado.
Now it's Gakpo. Gakpo gets on his bike and on the move. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lucas Paqueta. For Martinelli. Gravenberg. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, the sense of occasion's clearly got to him. He needs some calm and composure from here.
Van Dijk. And it's De Jong. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Reinders. Distributed tidily. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Malen's cross. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. And Dijk makes the interception. Can he get onto this? Oh, good play! Harmlessly behind.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Alexandro. Martinelli. Joao Pedro under
Hey,
intense
ball is
pressure.
last time.
This
Apni bhai
defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's Memphis Depay.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
And he shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Brazil have the chance to go the other way. Martinelli, who's set up one goal so far. Savinho. And he's picked it up out wide. Ah, such a clever touch. And it's Danilo. And the shot! He's having a hit! And somehow he's managed to miss it.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
De Roon. De Jong. Marlen. He's found the way through. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball out wide. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Bruno Guimaraes. And that's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Martinelli. And it's Alexandro. And it's Reinders. Oh, just skips past his man. And this is Depay. Shot could be a big chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
The Netherlands really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bruno Guimaraes. So not long left in this now.
Just
a few moments from glory. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Joao Pedro. For Martinelli. And it's Guimaraes. Danilo. Now it's Lucas Paqueta. That has been slung wide. Alexandro. Bruno Guimaraes. Now it's... There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Forced to go back. Well, time is petering out now, and all the indications are that there is no serious risk of them letting it through.
Well, Peter, I think they've largely executed a very good game plan. Quality shone through at the right moments. All they have to do now is keep the ball, or certainly keep it away from dangerous zones.
João Pedro! Deftly out wide. Oh, that's
Ariya
well
then kasih
spotted.
deliver.
Ake. And it's Reinders. Threads one in. Gakpo is wide and looking to get onto this. He's shifting through the gears here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's had a shot!
He did so well to create the room to get the shot away.
No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Lucas Paqueta. De Jong.
Yes.
And that's it. A tale of triumph. It started pretty much with the conclusion of last season
Kapag
and
din.
ends with the realisation of the ultimate dream for this set of players who are on top of the world. Winners of football's ultimate game, its ultimate competition.
Well, Peter, they've been magnificent in this tournament, and I've loved the way they've approached every game so meticulously. But alas, time has beaten us, so all that remains is for me to thank you for joining us, and we bid you farewell. Bye-bye for now.
Look, आपका दिन हुआ है.
And we come to you now with a quick request for support for our charity fund, Chance in Football.
Non azione. Pedino. 왜 원하지 않는데 기억하고. Ada orang gila na saya cuma nanti ya. Apa itu nanti Brazil dinu bus kapte. Ada saya cuma nanti ya good night. Better hari kamu kerja.